With a team like this, we're going to have to mix our things up, affect them. And, our rushers going to have to affect them, our looks, our backers, our safeties. We're going to have to affect them. And, he's one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League. He's seen everything. Um, but we're going to have to tackle. We're going to have to not let them get yards after the catch. That's big for their offense. And, we should be all right if we do that.
Talk about their spread. A lot of people talk about how much they try to spread the field and multiple receiver sets. And do you see a lot of that? What do they look like to you?
We see a lot of that. They can do multiple things. They can put 2 tight ends on the football field, 2 wide receivers run the football, throw the football. They can put 3 tight ends on the football field, 1 wide receiver, 1 back, run the football, throw the football. When you have guys like Aaron Hernandez and Gronkowski, when he's healthy, you can almost use those guys as receivers. And when you do try to match up and go nickel against those guys, that's when they tend to run the football. So, they have smart coaching staff over there and smart players, and that's why they've been so successful. So, we're going to have to match our wits against theirs and go out there and make some plays.
Is there a big difference between Gronk and Hernandez for you? I mean, obviously Gronk's not going to be there, but Hernandez will. But is there a big difference between those guys?
There's a big difference. Hernandez is more so of a receiver, a shifty guy, almost like a bigger version of Wes Welker. Gronkowski is a 6'7", 275-pound, guy with a huge wingspan that can block you out and make big plays down the football field. That's how they differ. But we're gonna have to be ready for Hernandez. He's a game plan guy. They want to get him the football. They want to get Welker the football, and anybody around the National Football League know that. But are we gonna be on our P's and Q's and stop them? I believe so. I believe it's gonna be a good football game, and I believe that we have opportunity to win.
Is it an advantage for you guys because you do play the run well out of your nickel, and that that wouldn't be such a bad thing if they're running the ball against you guys in that formation?
I wouldn't call it an advantage. I would say that it evens things out. A lot of teams around the National Football League, when you play teams like the Packers and New Orleans and the Patriots, a lot of them have to load the box up to try to stop the run, and then you leave the guys outside exposed. With guys like we have, linebackers, 2 guys that can take on blocks and get off and shed and make tackle, defensive line that can 2-gap and beat 2 guys. Every guy up there on our front line can beat 2 guys. That does help us even it out. That means we can keep our safeties back. That means we can help on the outside, and we can not leave guys out single coverage. And when they watch our film, they see that. When we watch our film, we see that, and I believe it's going to be a good game just because of that.
Because you played Brady and Patriots so much in the past, do you ever get to know him on a sort of personal level, have any post-game conversations?
Not really on a personal level, but before the game, communicate. After the game, communicate. But not on a personal level. Nothing outside of football.
Would you watch what Belichick would do on defense? Even though that's obviously not your forte, but would you watch it to appreciate some of the schemes he does over the years when you'd be facing him?
Yeah, he mixes things up, whether it be scheme or whether it be bringing a player off offense and putting them on defense. He's a really good evaluator of talent and who can make plays on the defensive side of the ball. He's a guy that I believe sit down and break down the film and lets his defense know more so than the offense on what they have to do to stop it. That's probably why they have so many turnovers. So I look forward to this chess match we're going to have with them, offense, defense, and special teams. I believe it's going to be a really good football game, and we get to measure ourselves. We get to go out here, prepare all week, get familiar with what they do, and go out there and put our best foot forward, and that's what we expect to do.
How important will the pass rush be this week? You guys have had a lot of success getting after the quarterback with that spread and their number of weapons. As a safety, as a guy in the back, how important are those guys up front this week?
Well, it's not really about the pressure. It's about taking the threats away because he likes to get the football out so quick. Any team that go out there and just blitz them away, they're going to get blown out. You can't do that. You have to mix it up. Any quarterback that's this good, it's an A+ at the helm, you have to mix up things. Everybody knows that you can't go out there and do one thing. You have to have multiple things that you can do. With our personnel and our scheme, I believe it will allow us to do it.